Next question says, as I approach my competition, will I get a chance to practice heavy singles, doubles, and triples? I only compete twice a year, and I usually don't get a chance to practice maximum weights. So far with guided programming, everything's been volume work, 4 to 7 reps. So this is kind of interesting, and it's interesting to see the conception of people as far as what qualifies as volume work and what doesn't. So for a lot of people, that 4 rep range and even into the 5 rep range is going to represent high 80%. Because we're training at a fairly high RPE. We're looking at 9 RPE and whatnot. So for a lot of people, that's still going to get you into percentage-wise what would qualify as heavy weights. Even the 7 rep range is still going to be over 80% for a lot of people. Not all people, but a lot. So right now we're doing Project Momentum, and I haven't really looked at the preliminary test results, but from what I've seen just at first glance is that we did an 80% rep test, and for a lot of those people, taking 80% for reps, they're getting, anywhere from 8 to 15 reps. And we had one person that did 18 reps on the deadlift with 80%. So I only bring that up to say that even at 7 reps, and we don't do much of our main work at 7 reps, you're still going to get into that middle zone of intensity. So it's just interesting to me to see the perceptions at play here. Now, as you get closer to the peak, then yeah, for sure, we do bring in more and more heavy work. You'll see some triples. I think in your training group in particular, you'll see doubles once, and I don't think we'll train with any singles in the ramp up. But that's not unusual even. Like, that's actually how powerlifters trained up until fairly recently. So there's a lot of mileage to be gained from that. And what that will do as well is it will help you develop strength and help you get strong. And at some point when that stops to work, you're going to have a whole nother methodology that you can switch to, and a whole nother approach that you can use that will be pretty fresh to you as a lifter, and you should get a good, nice return out of that. So that's part of the thinking there and part of what's going on. But I mean, the clear answer to your question is, yeah, the intensity will ramp up. Maybe not quite as high as what you're thinking, but it will ramp up. And also, just to kind of think about, how heavy are the weights that you're handling now? They're probably not as light in volume in this as maybe you think.